And
it feels like Galio wins. Galio and Poppy wins that 100% of the time.
My concern is that Gen.G kind of really only have 1 damage threat. So if, I mean, it's a big if, but if Ruler dies, what is left?
He died in that fight as well at the end.
Yeah, but he didn't die unceremoniously, you know? I think he put up a good fight.
I mean, he was a victor with like 1 item, and he was like doing tickle damage.
Doing his job.
He
was doing his job. He was pumping the. It just, you know, it took some time. He had a good ult. It's just difficult, right? And then Chovy just put him on his list. DN Freecs putting some pressure towards the grubs, so should be able to secure those. But it does mean dude is isolated. You just have ult, and life is coming.
He's like the Penta King of the LCK.
Not since he came back. Hasn't got a single one in the LCK Cup.
That's true. PO6 in a lot of trouble here. I think he might just die. Does he even bother to flash? Nope, he doesn't. First blood, Duro picks up. It's kind of
we can just get over the wall. Not so much on Zinzao when you're kind of stuck in the.
If he was like Wukong, maybe?
Wukong for sure would be fine.
I think he still would have died. Well, yeah, the grub's coming down now. Duro going to eat a hook, and a TP's coming in. So Gen.G say, well, we got 1. So we're just going to run away. That does mean there's 5 grubs to DN.
There's a lot. We'll see if they can make use of those. Yeah, I mean, the thing about Wukong is that I think you could have just taken a different path completely, so you wouldn't have even been exposed.
Yeah.
But,
I feel like, you know, in Game 1 there was a lot of back and forth, a bit of trading, you know. It was kind of like DN Freecs had some angles. They were doing pretty well on some of the grub fights and stuff. But they're trying to get this first turret. Who's going to actually pick it up? Looks like it should go the way of Gen.G. There it goes.
That's your feats.
I have found the feats, and they're on the side of Gen.G. Almost all of them. Carry a lot of it, at least if he gets ahead, which, as we know in this game, he is.
I mean, we saw that the T1 game when Smash was playing Ezreal, like, you can pump numbers as Ezreal.
Yeah, you really can. I mean, this is all just solo. Like, that, all the damage, all the gone health, that's all from Ruler. And now Keen's doing his job. Okay, I ult away the key target. I press my W. That's it. The engage comes in. The front line is gone. The damage is there. The vials right onto Bunyan as Dudu desperately tries to get on the Ruler, but you just Galio ult him, and he's totally fine. He actually almost did die at the end of it all, but
Ult his flash.
Rift Herald's taken, and as you mentioned, very important to the AD carry still has his flash. They're just not giving them an inch to breathe. It's 2-0. And it feels like the series is 2-0. Still early on in this game, but they're about to get Mountain Soul Point. Very slowly, as Canyon slowly punches the dragon to death. And there you go. Third Drake to their side. They have the Rift Herald on Canyon as well. Probably just going to drop it in mid at some point. There it is. And here they go.
Stole that minion from Ruler.
There they did, and maybe something here. Trying to really pressure the turret. They're gonna get the turret. TP's coming in.
But I mean,
they might get Duro. The door right in front of them. Keen is just kind of roaming in behind them, like escorting Punyan away from the fight. And they say, well, we've got the poke advantage, so why don't we just go ahead and poke? Now that we have Ruler's items online, a bit of a combo here. Nice hook onto Duro, but the front line is still so tanky. Canyon has to flash over the wall. Ruler is going to get engaged on, but the Galio ult right on top of everybody. Let's see if we can get Dudu to do something on this Ambess. He's being burnt to a crisp by the Ezreal, just so incredibly fast. And Keen is going to take the kill down. Not even a clean fight. That was half under the turret, and Gen.G still bopped them over the head. Poppy's just running in a straight line at the enemy team.
I mean, who can engage on Keen? Everyone's dash-based who wants to jump in.
Yeah.
Just press W.
Well, he's just going to do that and knock into the wall. There you go. Knocks the Nautilus away, knocks the Ambess into the wall, and she just melts like paper. And that's Otacon. I mean, DN Freecs, they can't fight over this. They got to go for the dragon, and they should be able to take that down just because it takes a long time to kill Otacon, but that is like the saddest consolation prize that I've seen in a long time.
It'd be a different story if they had 3 dragons and this was their soul, but you're just stalling out Gen.G's soul. Like, the small bit of armor and MR is not going to really make a difference, so Gen.G handling that one pretty masterfully, very patient. Keen doing a great job of kind of playing body block and denying any access. And now they can look for even more. You know, the expectation is DN Freecs have to go towards the dragon. He's getting in a tower as well. Gold lead ballooning at this point. And what can DN Freecs do? You engage on them, they die, they'll just respawn, you'll probably lose more yourself.
Generally, whenever like any objective is taken, they'll like go crazy, start clapping, you know. Gen.G got the Otacon and they're like the slightest little golf clap. They're going to be happy about this, though, because Berserker is kind of just all alone, and Duro's like, I'll just let you 1v1 him, bro.
What?
And then he runs in
I'll
and
just
steals
steal the kill? That was...
Duro! As Pyosik gets knocked away, and DN Freecs run away.
Yeah, not much you can do there.
Well, life's dead. Maybe the disengage cone. He does get an ult off, and finally, DN Freecs decide to push their buttons. The Ambessa gets in the back line, trying to take out Duro, but Keen flashes in and knocks her into the wall. Just perfectly played. Keen's Poppy has been excellent. And this game is pretty much over from here. Ruler wants another one, but he will not have it. At least gets the flash out of Berserker.
So Duro actually died. That's the only positive for DN Freecs.
They actually got him.
They actually got him. Other than that, they're just getting clapped. There's no other way to spin it. Gen.G reeling after the loss to Bro. Very decisive with how they're handling this.
He got a panic kill, so honestly, I don't think he deserves it.
Whereas Keen is about to... No, he's not.
We only have 2 media votes now, so we can actually, you know, have balanced votes. So I think that Keen...
Oh my god, look at that shield on Keen.
Yeah.
He's pretty strong.
He's very tanky. You know...
Probably super tanky, super hard to kill. Oh, that buckler!
So right now, on the Korean side, it's Sungke, and this is a guy that, like, never has nothing to say. And I can hear him over there, like, not having anything to say. He's like, well,
The game's pretty won.
They just attacked him. They just killed him. It just happened. Like, that's the way this game is going. They're just killing them. It's cover your eyes. It's just desperation from the DN Freecs now. As the taunt comes in, and Jovi's assassin Galio has a tank, I guess. There's another one. And Keen's going to get the kill. Very deserved. Looking for the final one. That's another knock into the wall. And he will pick up the kill as well. Finally, thankfully, I'd even say, this game is over. Gen.G unceremoniously just bought the DN Freecs over the head. And they make them look not very good. But it is just Gen.G who are quite strong.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.